Hi, and welcome back to my channel where I read journal prompts and then we journal it out together. I'm so glad you're here. I started making these videos because I kind of felt lonely and wanted to feel like I was hanging out with somebody while I journaled, and while I'm not as lonely anymore, I really still love making these videos and getting to hang out with you. So I'm so glad you're here. Today we're going to do some journal prompts for body love. I've done videos like this before and I will link them down below, of course. Hopefully these prompts will just help remind you to be kind to your body, especially if you've been having negative thoughts about it lately, and kind of make you feel like you can take a deep breath and let some negative thoughts go. So your first prompt is, what are 3 things you love about what your body can do? So these aren't physical traits, these are actual actions that your body is capable of that you really love. Maybe you love that you can just have the ability to take a deep breath, or maybe you love that your body is so good at swimming or bicycling or walking, or maybe you love the such good sleep you get because of your body. Whatever it is, write down 3 of them. Next, you are going to write down 3 things that you do love about your body physically. So these are like physical traits or features. You're like, yeah, that's so good. And you're like, I don't like anything about myself. Think down to maybe you just love one tiny strand of hair, or maybe you like a single freckle. Like, if you are overwhelmed by this question, just get real small. Or maybe you're like, actually, all of me is phenomenal. I'm having a hard time choosing just 3 things. Either way, take your time with this prompt and do whatever you need to do. Next, you're going to ask yourself, what area of your body do you struggle to love, and how can you be kinder to it? So if you have a particular part of your body that you're really hard on, that you're constantly trying to fix, you don't need to fix anything, or change, what is it and how can you show up more love? So for example, I really had a hard time with my arms for a really long time. I'm like, oh, they always make me look super chunky. And instead of trying to constantly slim down my arms, I finally just stopped, and now every time I wash my arms in the shower, I'm like, oh, thank you, you're so strong. You help me out every single day. Or when I put lotion on, I'm like, yes, thank you so much for existing. So even if you're like, I can't make myself love a hard part of my body right now, what are things you can do to show it love to help make that connection in your brain? For your last prompt, you're going to write out 3 affirmations you can remind yourself of when you get into a negative headspace. So if you're being self-critical, if you're standing in front of the mirror and tearing yourself apart, what are 3 affirmations you can say to yourself to remind yourself to be kind, to be loving, to be grateful, and just to love your own body? And maybe these are affirmations you make up, or sometimes if you can't really think of anything that feels right, you can like go on Pinterest or the Google and like Google body positive affirmations for some examples. Alright, thank you so much for hanging out and journaling with me today. I hope these prompts just put you in a better headspace, helped you remember to love your body, and if you weren't feeling that great, I hope they made you feel even just a little bit better. Thank you again for being here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!